It's been a tough journey for my life, but to know where I'm coming from all these distractions that this world provides to where I'm at now, it's all to the man upstairs, God, Jehovah. And that's what the topic is going to be about today. Today's topic is going to be about staying strong and true, choosing God's path. And that's what the topic's going to be about today. So it's going to be helpful. It's going to be something that's going to be beneficial for you, something that's going to help you out throughout life, just how it's helping me make better decisions throughout life. I want to pass it on. What's been helping me out, it's going to help you out too. Satan is trying to pressure us. He pressures us by these distractions, by these things that the world provide. And a lot of people fall under this category. It's vices. It's all these things that we all fall under, that I'm guilty of. Drugs, alcohol, parties, video games, excessive sex, pornography. All these things are not good. But don't let the world push you into its way of thinking. So, best advice is to stay away from that, because see where you're at in life right now. If you can't wait for the weekend to get out, to go party, what is that doing to your life? What kind of example are you putting out there? You go party for what? To enjoy life? You party and you start drinking. Once you start drinking, you don't think the same. You think with negative thoughts, negative habits, arguments, fights, deaths. It leads nothing good in life. So the world will push you into its way of thinking if you follow world's teachings. That's why it's really important to understand what you really want out of life. It's important to stand apart and live according to God's will. So that's what I had to do. I had to stand apart. I had to make changes and take a different path in life, because I was doing what Satan wanted me to do. And that life wasn't leading me nowhere good. See, because of that life, I lost my relationship with my significant other. I have a 12-year-old girl, daughter, and why? Because of the decisions we were making in life. You see, it's on what we do daily. It's going to determine our path of life. What were we into? We were into vices. We weren't doing anything in God's point of view. You see, we were doing what Satan wanted us to do, to get into this way of thinking, this way of living without goals, without dreams, without doing God's will. So it's important to stand apart and live according to God's will, because when you do that, then everything will go well. Then you have standards. When you live according to God's will, you're not going to go out and party and go drink and numb your life and be rebellious. You see, that's That's what this world is doing right now. That's why it's difficult for a lot of relationships to last together. For that reason, because their mind, it's all fogged up, it's lost. So what do they gotta do? They gotta numb their life to make themselves feel happy. But in reality, it's just dimming their life. It's just getting them worse. And I've been through this. I've been through all of this. It's not a happy life. It's a depressing life. So I had to make a change. A lot of people are making changes and taking a different path, taking the narrow path. You see, the path that is so wide, a lot of people go through it. A lot of people go through that path. Why? Because it's easy. It's the simple life. It's where everybody's going through our life. You see, I had to change the path and take the narrow road. A road that is cramped, that it's small, that you have to go through these obstacles. And that's where you will find God's purpose. Why? Because you're gonna think different, you're gonna act different, you're gonna have better thoughts, you're gonna take better steps throughout life. Over here, everybody's going through the same steps every day, every year. They don't change. They just get worse. Over here, you change, you're doing something better. You're avoiding these obstacles throughout life. People should choose their friends wisely and stay away from those who don't serve God. See, a lot of people, again, surround themselves with the same group of people. See, if you surround yourself with 5 people that like to party, that like to drink alcohol and listen to music and party, and then you're gonna be in that group. You're gonna become that person. Vice versa, if you surround yourself with 5 good people, people that don't like to drink, people that don't like to do drugs, people that don't like to party, people that have dreams, people that have goals, you're gonna become just like them. It's on who you surround yourself with in life. That's what your life is gonna turn out to be. So choose your friends wisely and stay away from those that don't serve God. Be around those people that serve God. Be around those people that think different, that have dreams, that have goals. Stay strong and have faith in God's plans. In God's plans. So be strong. Be strong. Have a big reason why. You see, a lot of people are going through anxiety, depression. Have faith in God. Be strong. And how are you going to do that? By eliminating all the distractions that are fogging you up in life. See, I had to make a change because my life was just getting worse. I was going deeper into this dark hole in life. So I had to change the way I was thinking, and I put myself towards God's decisions, to have faith in God's plan. So when you do that and you eliminate all these distractions, all these vices, and follow God's path, He will bring you up. He will uplift you. He will set your path straight. He will guide you. Why? Because He provides good. He wants you to do good. Vice versa, when you dishonest Him and you do the opposite of what He wants you to do, and you follow what this world provides, then He's not going to be happy. Who's going to be happy? Satan is going to be happy. Why? Because you're in his side. He wants you to disobey God. You see? So stay strong and have faith in God's plan. Another key point here is to pray constantly. See, when you pray to God, He will be there to listen to you. He wants us to call on Him. You see, that's what I had to do when I was going through tough times in life. And this is true. I had to pray to God. I called on God. I prayed on Him. I prayed to Him. I told Him, God, help me. Get me out of this dark hole. I don't want to be part of this place I'm at right now, which was, I wasn't doing good throughout time. And see, God is so strong that He will reply to you in many ways. How I know how He replied to me? Because I say 2 days later, they came to my door and started knocking at my door. And this was rare because I don't get nobody coming knocking at my door. And that's why I say God will be there to uplift you. I open the door and it's Jehovah's Witness people that came to me and started talking to me. And I'm like, wow. It's amazing how God will communicate to you if you communicate with Him. And so it's something real. I've been clean for a year, over a year, without drugs. I was addicted to drugs, alcohol, parties, excessive sex, gambling, video games, and it wasn't leading me anywhere positive in life. It was just dimming my light. Why? Because I was doing what Satan wanted me to do. You see, that's why a lot of people are lost right now, because they're into vices. So pray daily and trust His guidance for a happy life. And last one, being close to Jehovah, God, makes you beautiful in His eyes. When you're close to His path, when you're close in God's path, He sees something special in you. He sees beauty in you. He sees that you are purposeful for Him, that you are beautiful in His way of being. So whatever it is, have God by your side. Call on God, pray to Him, do what is right, and your life will be how it's supposed to be. You see, and again, if you're going through difficulties, troubles, financial issues, relationship issues, health issues, mental issues, that's one of the reasons why you gotta start calling on God and make better decisions, make better choices throughout life. When you do that and you do what God wants you to do, He's gonna be there to support you, to bring you closer to His purpose. And all of these distractions, all of these negative thoughts, all these things that you were going through are not gonna be there anymore. Why? Because you're making better decisions throughout life. You're thinking better. You're not fogged up anymore in Satan's world. You're actually thinking in God's purpose. When you think according to God's ways, you're gonna have a better health. Why? Because you're making better decisions. You're gonna be financially stable. Why? Because you're making better decisions now. You're not making the decisions that Satan wants you to do. So hopefully this video helped you out. And those that are not following me, follow me. Follow me on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, because that's what I'm here for. I want to give what God has given me. So do what is good, and He will be there for you. Follow God's steps, and He will lead you. You can also follow me on my Instagram account, which is Elevate Medina. I'll leave the description down below, so you can follow me. You can see my daily activities, what I do. But let's not give up. Stay focused. Stay in good steps. And you're going to see how your life is going to turn out to be. Send me a message if you need help. If you want any sort of help, I'm here. Because of what's been helping me out, I could share it to you. And I can basically give you a step-by-step on how to become your best version, on how to eliminate distractions, what to do, what not to do, what steps you gotta take throughout the day. I'll give you basically a blueprint that's gonna benefit you, it's gonna help you, just how it's helping me. Let's not give up, stay focused, and let's keep pushing forward in God's steps. Much love, fam.